Guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now today we're going to take a look at the charts, but first and foremost, I did tweet this out earlier, so we're going to be doing a Q&A today and answering some of these questions down below, and then we'll take a look at XRP on my thoughts, where we're currently heading, and see if there is still a 50-cent case on the table. Okay, so here we are. First question is, do you ever sleep? Yes, I do sleep, but it is very difficult at the moment. As you can imagine, the portfolio is going crazy, despite the fact that I'm no longer in XRP. I have hedged my bets with XDC though, so XDC is keeping not quite up to pace, but we're not doing so bad. Okay, and I still expect XDC to outperform XRP in the very near future. Okay, so do you think Gala's still going to go, mate? I transferred all my bags into Gala over a week ago. Nothing's happened while everything else has boomed. I've no XRP now, but both the plans. XRP could be too expensive. So this is the thing. I'm gonna visit the XRP chart shortly, and then I'll go over that. Okay. So that's an XRP question. Where do you expect sort of XDC going in December? XDC has got some decent numbers to get up to as well. We can take a look at the XDC chart. This could be interesting. I'll start with an easy one. We've got with this Gala move has been delayed. Is there anything in the statistical historical data to say it won't happen before the end of the year? There is, historically, I do believe that Gala only got going in January. However, we have got a lot of sort of news narratives going on this week. I do expect some sort of announcement from the Gala CEO. Again, there is some massive sort of news in the charts at the moment playing out with Gala. We are seeing a whipsaw, so that's usually when the price usually goes one direction and reverses aggressively in the opposite direction, and that usually takes out all the stops and all the liquidation before a big move. So I still am expecting a massive move for Gala very soon. I'd like to hear your opinion now on XRP and your thoughts about it going back to 50 cent. It's still the case, guys. I have not changed my stance on 50 cent, but obviously we'll take a look at some of the sort of targets now. With all positive actions about to transpire for XRP this week and coming months, let alone NDAs, it is possible it can retrace to 50 cent. So a lot of people are still concerned and worried about XRP going back down to 50 cent. Now, the thing is, you have got to pay yourself in these markets, because as easy it is for markets to pump, it's even easier for market makers to actually liquidate any sort of capital that they're actually deploying into the market to actually pump your bags. Okay, so you got to make sure you're paying yourself. Now, people that have actually, taken profits at like the 618 fib level, say around that $1.50, it's still a decent deal in my opinion. You are 3x your money since US elections, where we were trading at approximately 50 cents. So that's a 3x, so that's decent. So don't be too hard on yourself in the fact that you've actually missed out on these sort of gains up here, 263. Now, the reason being, the sort of last sort of resistance is where we're actually tackling now. So this candle here closed around $2.77, yeah? Once that weekly is taken out, there is very little gains unless we go into price discovery. But I believe XRP has broken out earlier than anticipated, and the reason being is because historical evidence actually does back this up. Now, you can see from previous sort of videos as well, for those of you that have been with me long term, like the OGs, you will be familiar with the 33 bars. So that is equated to 33 weeks. So 33 weeks from the Bitcoin halving is where you see the law post US elections. It did it back in this super cycle here, did it in this cycle down here. Okay, and this is why I've sort of jumped ship at the 618 and then sold some at the 781 or whatever it is. Okay. Now, the fact it's actually going to the top of the fibs, it's actually exceeded all fibs. Okay. And it's looking, in my opinion, to taking out this last sort of resistance here, like I've just mentioned, $2.77. So once it takes that out, there's no reason for me to be holding XRP. And I would advise the same if you're still in XRP. Again, not financial advice, but if you guys are a little bit concerned, obviously, because it's exceeded where I was taking profits, or where I was obviously not financially advising where to take profits, maybe just pay yourself. Okay, because for me, 50 cent is still on the menu, and that's what I'm waiting for, guys. We've got our buy orders in already, so we are not panicking. We are following the plan to the T. History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes. Like I say, guys, this is a breakout, and I do believe we're going to see a back test. Okay, so quite clearly we're broken out there. Okay, and you can go from like the tip of the apex there. The apex does come out into January, which is when I'm looking for the official breakout, and I do expect XRP here to sort of roll over now and tank into that apex where it's around 50 cent. Okay, and that would be a similar move to what we did down here, where we actually ran up initially in a sort of fake out sort of move, and then we actually retested here on the candles. And we do often come into play, we do take out the price level in which XRP was trading at the time of the halving. So I'm still expecting the same, guys. You know, you just got to pay yourselves. Again, don't be too hard on yourselves because you haven't cashed out at, at these sort of levels. Yeah. If we draw the fibs up here, 618 was up about $89, 89 cent. That's when I sort of rotated a lot of my bag over into XDC. XDC has been keeping pace to a certain extent. Okay, I think it's roughly XRP's outperforming XDC by about 10%. So that's all there is in it. And then the next fib, 786, was $1.47. Another great opportunity to cash out. And then obviously you got the top of the fibs, all retracements cleared, $2.77. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of liquid sort of assets. Going to be a lot of sell orders, buy orders. There's going to be all kinds of traders around this sort of price level, around $2.77. You know, you may even go as high as a wick on some of these exchanges. You know, on this particular exchange, it's $3.28. But in my view, even if we just we take the fibs off there, even if we get into these sort of high numbers, it sounds incredible. But even up to like say $3.20, it's only a 20% increase. So you've not got a 4 more win thinking, oh God, it's going to be too late unless I jump back in now. Because you'll be just jumping back in with less tokens, and that's not the aim of the game. We're going to wait until 50 cent, guys. You know, I'm sticking to the plan, and it's simple as that. Again, if you've actually sold out at these sort of like the 618 fib level and cashed out at say like 150, you've 3x your money. You've still got to be happy with that. Realised profit is better than unrealised profit because there'll be some people now hodling the bag at $2.64. They'll probably see it past this sort of weekly close up here around $2.77 and they'll still be hodling it. They'll hodl it all the way down and then what they'll say is, oh, I'll just buy more at 50 cent. Well, why not make a profit? Get your 3, 4, 5, 6x. Doesn't really matter. You're doing really well. And then rebuy in at 50 cent with those profits. Okay, so that's what I will be doing. And I'll be doing exactly the same with XDC as well. All these sort of early movers that are taking out, especially the 786 and these top of these all-time highs, you've got to be selling high. Buy low, sell high. Yes, we can go higher, but the risk to reward is shocking at the moment. I'm going to bring you to Velo because this says it all. Look at Velo. So this is the equivalent of basically what XRP's done. So XRP has done all of this move. For example, on Velo, 6,600% return just to get to a similar level to where XRP is in terms of its chart. So that's a 66x. Yes, you might have missed out on another 2-3x, but there's opportunities like this, and this is what we're actually aiming for now. So it's just unfortunate we haven't got these sort of movers before XRP, which was anticipating. But again, do not beat yourself up about it. Okay, please tell me we've banked up some screenshots from last day or two. Very interesting month ahead. Slow fuse on Gala. Yeah, yet to get going, but we do know Gala is capable of those moonshots. No doubt about the outcome. I'm with you on that one, Johnny. Gala and Velo, please, bud. Just covered Velo there. Velo's still a massive moonshot, yeah? Yeah, XRP's done its sort of 6x, if you will, by the time it's completed this move. Velo's looking at a 66x, which is a multiple of 10 times the amount of gains that XRP's just had to offer. Okay, so again, don't beat yourself up about it. I'll be an emotional punch bag for you guys. Blame me if you want. Okay, but if you're gonna follow through and get into Gala and get into Velo, you've got to stick to the plan. You can't see XRP running off and start FOMO in thinking, oh, it's gonna go up. I'm never gonna jump back in XRP. Just hold your nerve. XRP is coming back down to 50 cent. Trust me, guys. 33 weeks after Bitcoin halving. When is Gala heading to 44 cent or more? That's almost impossible to say, mate. But obviously, with these early movers now taking out all the retracements levels, I do expect us, especially in the next month or two, certainly in the next 8 weeks, If it's not December, it'll certainly be January, so that'll be massive. How long do you expect XRP to be at 5 cent for, 50 cent for? Will it be a wick down, or will we have some time to accumulate? I would suggest getting your buy orders. I've already got my buy orders in, guys. So, I'm going to be picking up a massive bag of XRP at 50 cent with some of the profits that I will, be rotating into those buy orders, if you will. So I would strongly recommend, not financial advice, putting buy orders in. I wouldn't be waiting for it to break down, okay, because it'll be sharp and fast. You won't even see it coming. Just like none of us was expecting this sort of all retracements level to be cleared up at 260, 270 cent or whatever it is at the moment. It will soon take it off, yeah? XRP is notorious for pump and dump up until we get the 3 impulses. This is an impulse 1 of 3, in my opinion. That will come in January once Gary Gensler does leave, okay? And I would say 2 weeks prior to him leaving. So I'd say around the 6th of January, after we've tapped 50 cent again, is when we'll really get going up. And this is all in the XRP plan. And I've also got the XDC plan. The link is down below in the description. Okay. Blackcurrant and Guinness are not. If I'm going to drink Guinness, I will have it with blackcurrant, mate. Honestly. You might seem a bit soft having blackcurrant with your Guinness, but I'll tell you what, it just takes the edge off a little bit. Best exchange to buy Velo. Got to be very careful with Velo because there's 2 ticker symbols. For example, on Bitrue, it's Velodrome, okay, and I think they've updated that as well, so people don't confuse the 2 tokens. But in my personal opinion, KuCoin is the best to buy Velo. Always check CoinMarketCap as well. You can go on the Markets tab and it'll tell you which exchanges sell that particular crypto token. Explain to me how, in the name of God, you think XRP goes back down to 50 cent. I've told you guys 33 weeks after halving, we revisit the price at which XRP was trading at the time, okay? I get that you want to stick to your word, saying that everyone's got an issue with 50 cent. It's almost like I'm taking their money off them because I believe it's going to go down to 50 cent. Listen, guys, it's just my opinion. It may not, but in my view, I'm sticking to the statistical, historical data, and the data and the charts do not lie, okay? They're run on algorithms, yeah? My theory would be is XRP, the market makers, basically luring you into a false sense of security. And what it's also doing as well, once we do see the correction to 50 cent, it's going to teach you to take profits earlier than anticipated, pretty much like what I've done, okay? However, because I'm not expecting a massive move up until the end of December going into January, I know where this is going, which is why I've got the XRP plan. I know the big numbers XRP is going to do. So if you want to hodl the bag and take the risk of it coming down to 50 cent, that's fine. You do that. There's no wrong way or right way of doing it. But I'm not going to be one of these guys laughing at other people because they've sort of missed out on profits, which a lot of people are doing with me now. Haha, you sold out too early. Well, am I going to come back to you when we revisit 50 cent and start laughing in your face? I won't even dream of it. Do you know how sad that would make me? Honest to God, some people. XRP, are you honestly positive about it? I'm light years away from being an expert, but at this point, I'm quite skeptical. Yeah, like I said, 50 cent is inevitable for me. 7-year wall needs a flush out. Fear of being stuck will make many sell. Fear when hits the low again, many won't buy. Turbo candles faster than anyone can see. January, yeah, I agree, mate. Father Christmas, completely agree. I do feel it's a pump and dump, and we are taking liquidities now from sort of, those highest weekly closes we've ever seen in XRP. Are you an expert analyst? I don't know about that, mate. Dodge targets when to sell. I'm not looking at Dodge at the moment. Do you still think Gala's going to do anything, mate? All my eggs in one basket? Yeah, stick to it, Joseph. Honestly, mate, it's going to pay handsomely. So, again, if you've gone into Gala, Velo, VR8, any of those cryptos, the fib retracement levels, we're talking like 66x with Velo. Yeah, XRP's only done 6x. Yeah. Even if it gets to like $3, it's just a 6x. So again, don't beat yourself up again, guys. You just got to wait your turn. It's simple as that. And anyone who does want to get back into XRP, put your buy orders just above 50 cent, yeah? Maybe like 51, 52 cent. Make sure that you get filled. Why did you sell XRP? I sold XRP to get into XDC XRP pair, which I'll bring up now, which is here. So this blue line is where I got in at. Yeah, I swapped. I saw this sort of symmetrical triangle breaking down. Okay. and then I jumped in. So anything under the symmetrical triangle, I'll swap my XRP for XDC, and then I do the vice versa up at this sort of level here, around sort of the 12 cent on the pair. So that's not 12 cent XDC, so I just want to be clear on that. Now, XDC XRP pair has actually taken out this yellow law here, which you can see marked on the candles. Okay, and I'm just going to clear this up a little bit. There you go. So, in my opinion, it's a fantastic trade even now. Even if you do want exposure for utility tokens, I would be still trading my XRP for XDC. I'm sorry, but this deal right here is too good to be missed. Last time we was at this level, I've discussed about this. It took XDC 3 weeks to rally up. You can see here with the gains. Within 3 weeks, it outperformed XRP by 380%. We're actually lower than that now. Okay, so as soon as we do get that reversal and we start heading up here, you can increase your XRP by 450% by just swapping your XRP out now for XDC. And XDC is mammoth. It goes under the radar so much. You've got so many connections. And in my view, XDC is it's between XDC and XRP for all the money, in my opinion. XDC is better tailored for example, like trade finance. It's got that smart contract functionality, which is, miles better than what XRP is offering at the moment. So it's superior tech. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. But XRP holders, they're married to the coin. You need to get that monkey off your back. The sooner you learn to take profits in this market, the sooner you will become profitable. Because you might be seeing a large portfolio, but are you going to return all those gains into the market? Yeah, the XRP chart stipulates that is going to happen. Be good to get a bit more detail about this Gala. A few people are patiently holding, but it seems to be playing funny beggars with fake outs both in and out. Yeah, well, that's what I've just been saying with the whipsaw sort of price action. Let's get Gala up on the screen now. So I'm going to go into the hourly. Again, I don't like the reading into hourly charts because, algorithms, it's just so much noise. So this was like this sort of bull pennant that we're playing out here. Okay, so we had a fake out to the downside, then we made a move to the upside. Yeah, looks as if we come to like retest it. You could drag this out a little bit further if you will. Breakout, retest, boom, and then a massive sort of liquidation. Okay, so when you get that, it's taking out all the liquidity. So all the sort of sell orders, buy orders, it literally just messes everybody up that's trading in the market, and it's designed to do that. Whipsaws is basically the trader's biggest fear, okay? Because you can't get into a long because then it reverses, and you can't get into a short because then it also takes your entry out and then brings you back up. So whipsaws, honestly, they are the worst move ever for getting people out of the markets. And I expect probably XRP is going to do this. Yeah. They were like running up now. Yes, I know this is the hourly on the Gala candle, but just imagine this is back on the weekly on XRP. So XRP is taking out that $2.77. I would imagine it shoot all the way back down in a massive whipsaw, because if we're going to see like double or even triple digits with XRP, trust me, market makers are going to shake you out. It isn't just going to go in a vertical line. You know what success is like? It's not just like a rocket straight to moon. It's going to, trust me, it's going to buck. And that's just the nature of the game, unfortunately. Do you think Pepe goes up? I don't really follow meme coins, to be honest with you, mate. Around what dates do you expect this massive correction? 33 weeks after Bitcoin halving, so that's around the middle of December. So I'd say between the 9th of December up until like the 16th of December. Okay, so be careful, guys. Again, not financial advice. Do what you want. Velo, XTC, Gala targets, thoughts on Stronghold. All of these coins that you mentioned, mate, I hold them all pretty much. So they're all massive returns on investments. And a lot of these have got a lot of retracement levels to clear. Like I said, Velo is 66x. No brainer. What kind of black swan scenario would occur that you know? Well, there's all sorts going on in the world geopolitically. You've got the Ukraine-Russia sort of standoff. You've got Iran. I know there's some sort of ceasefire between Iran and Israel at the moment. So I think there's like a 60 sort of day, ceasefire, if you will. So I don't know if that's delayed a black swan, but it could be anything, absolutely anything. Tether could tank. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All I know is that XRP is revisiting 50 cent. What are the sell points for Velo? And if anyone wants targets, I have mentioned the targets with Velo. Okay, so if I go back over to Velo, you can see the retracements. Let's go back out onto the weekly. So we've got all the fib levels, but if XRP's got anything to go by, we've cleared all retracements levels, yeah, which would basically mean that Velo is gonna get back up to all time highs at $1.93. Yeah, we're currently trading just below 2 cents, so that's 100x. Yeah, if Velo just clears all retracements levels, Velo is a no brainer, and if it hasn't moved, yeah, you need to man up about it and just wait your turn. I'm gutted for us as well. Do you not feel like I'm gutted that I missed an extra 2x or whatever it is on my XRP bag? No. Like I said, though, I'm in XDC, so I think I'm only lagging behind by about 10-15% with that. Just needed an update on Gala. Yeah, dodge target again. Don't do Gala and XDC sell targets. We mentioned Gala. Have we got Gala? Let's see what pops up first. We got XDC here on the weekly, so we can plot fibs again. Other than the fibs, there's not much to go off. So the minute it looks like XDC is clearing 618 again. If XRP is anything to go off, it looks like we're going to be heading up to all-time high around 19 cent. So maybe hold your bag till then. If you want to play it safe, 11 cent around the 786. 11 cent looks safe to me. But again, XRP is leading the way, and it's giving us an indication of how far into these fibs we can go. Okay, so what else was the question? Gala as well. Yeah, Gala, we covered Gala targets again. So I'm looking for this move now. I was initially looking at the 786, so that's around 30 cent. But again, I may just readjust my sort of sell orders higher. Again, XRP is clearing our retracement, so I believe all cryptos can do this. Yes, the tokenomics have changed with Gala, but Gala have been building like nobody's business throughout the bear market. So there's a 15-16x for Gala just to get up to all-time highs. Again, much better return on the investment than some of these early movers like XRP. So don't be FOMOing back in. Just wait. You seem to be supporting cryptos that haven't hit their April highs. Well, yeah, this is it. I want to buy low and sell high. Unfortunately, we just have to wait a little bit. It's a little bit frustrating, and I get it. But this is what the markets are all about. Patience. A lot of the time, you just got to wait until it's your turn to go. You're not the same expert analyst that's been predicting 10,000 XRP for the last 7 years. No, I've never predicted those sort of prices. No chance. Are you coping? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing better. I've slept. I was a little bit gutted because if I get a trade wrong, I'll beat myself up about it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll soon get over it. But the fact that people are now almost like copy trading and like taking my non-financial advice, I'm trying to help people that like protect their money and make sure they're actually realizing gains rather than just having unrealized gains going up and down in the portfolio. I want to make sure you guys pay yourself. And if I didn't mention the 50 cent, which again, I still strongly believe that's going to take place. Now, it will only be when we see a 50 cent XRP. Will everybody realize that was right all along? Yes, I could have maximized more profits during this sort of move going on at the moment. But ultimately, when you're dealing with large sums of money, you're in defensive mode. Yeah. If you're just dealing with it under, like, I'd say under $1,000, you're obviously going to be more offensive, aren't you? You're going to take more risk. But when you're dealing with hundreds of thousands in the markets, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Yes, you're leaving a little bit of money on the table, but ultimately, you've still made decent money. You've made a good 3x at like $1.50. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be grateful sometimes. Like, greed takes over. Will you continue giving us calls? I'm new and I like your calls. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing. It's not necessarily I'm putting these guys out for you to copy trade. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I can't give any financial advice. But if you guys see logic and reasoning, I'll always make a reason as to why I'm taking this trade. I'm not just going to say, oh yeah, I like the sound of this project. It's got this partner, that partner, this, that, and the other. No, I'm not going to work like that. Well, everyone is on about XRP. We know where it's going exactly. Thoughts on Velo? Yeah, so it's all good. Top 10, top 100 XDC, top 100 XDC. So yeah, it's all good, guys. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. But if you do need a plan, it's all stipulated in the links below. I was anticipating this pump and dump, not to the sort of levels we're seeing at the moment. But certainly that correction will come, guys. So just be patient with the bags that you hold at the moment. Again, get your buy orders in. Make sure you're taking profits off the table. And I shall see you next time. Block Bull over and out.